So today I got my EBT deposit and I had gone to the store and filled up my cart with all the goodies, all the good stuff, all the snacks, all the junk food, everything you could think of. They're paying and this lady saw that I took out my EBT card and she's like, there's no reason why I should be on EBT and getting my nail done. And if I spent $250 on my nails, that's none of your business. Got off the phone with them and they are taking away all my stuff.
I mean, the lady who rang her up at the register probably doesn't make a whole lot of money either. So seeing somebody have thousands of dollars in food stamps can be quite the slap in the face. But guys, today I found some of the craziest recent benefit moments, and you won't want to miss the insane last clip.
It declined.
Not my card.
Oh, it declined. You want to try another card?
No, I want to try this card. I know this card.
What kind of card is
This card don't go through.
What kind of card is it?
It's not EBT card. It's been going through.
I will try it again now. It's still declined.
I know you lying.
You might want to call your card because it ain't working. It's declined.
I called this card before I got here. I just had money on it yesterday. What you mean? What's gonna be wrong with your screen or something?
Come around here. It ain't no wrong with it. You started again, though.
Now this is bullshit right here.
And how awkward is that, right? You're either gonna have to pay some way or get out of line. But some people don't like to give up that easy.
The manager, somebody, you need to get somebody over here. You need to find somebody quick. I know damn well I got money on my card.
Come here, come tell her. Because this store is
Somebody have to tell me something. Somebody have to tell me something.
Yes, ma'am. Can I help you?
She saying my card ain't work.
Swipe again for me, man. It declined. It's not working.
Oh, I got money on this card. I just checked this card yesterday.
Go okay. You want to swipe it again then, man? I'm going to let you swipe it till you get tired. Decline. Swipe again.
You know what? Don't even worry.
Okay,
Thank you. Good day. And I just had money on my card the other day.
Mom, where the groceries in?
With me, and I know money was on my card.
I mean, at that point, you swipe the card 10 or 20 times. It keeps declining. You have no other option other than to leave. And I know it's crazy. Or you could just use a different payment method.
22 are working for the food stamp office, and you know what? I think I'm getting sick of y'all. Started my morning once again getting cussed out. Couldn't even get my script off before she said, I'm calling about my food stamps. I'm calling about my food stamps. Okay, cool. What about your food stamps? She said, I get a letter saying that my food stamps are going to go down to $50 a month. $50 is enough to eat off of, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Place her on a brief hold, go to looking at her account. I see two things. I get back on the phone first thing. Yes, your food stamps are getting cut down to $50 a month. I gave her the reason, let her know I'm not in control of that. I'm not no caseworker. I work in the call center. Secondly, I see you got over $1,000 worth of food stamps on your card, well over $1,000, because you ain't used your food stamp card in 8 months, since the summer of last year. But you calling me, cussing me out because they going down to $50, you can't be too worried about the price of food if you got over $1,000 in stamps and ain't used it. I said all that to say, stop calling.
I mean, I can't even imagine working the call center for food stamps and EBT, and basically all day you're just going to hear people like this where you can't do anything for them.
Wow, that's crazy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is the police on the way? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Calm down.
Wow, this is crazy. I don't even know what I get. This is crazy, bro.
So, I mean, by doing this, you cause hundreds of thousands of dollars in damages for the store. You didn't get your EBT, obviously. You didn't get anything that you went there to get. And all you've done is cause damage and committed crimes on camera.
Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I came down to the store because I thought my food stamps were supposed to be loading,
and there's nothing on there. So I reached out to the office, and there's a recording that says, due to the government shutdown, all benefits are placed on hold and no money will be loading. So I had a cart full of stuff because I just assumed it was going to be on there like it always is. And I'm not 100% sure. So then I called over to the housing office about the rent check, and they told me the same thing. It says, due to government shutdown, all funding has been stopped. Rent payment, please reach out to your landlord, as rent payments will not be funded for at least the month of October. Anyone else having this problem? Let me know in the comments, because I'm not really sure what to do now.
So, obviously, this was during the government shutdown back in October and November. And it probably was very scary for a lot of people who depend on food stamps and housing benefits in order to live and survive. And it really does make you wonder what would happen to people that basically only survive because of these programs.
Because they'll come here for the benefits, but then they don't want to be associated with America. So it's like it's like a sugar baby, right? I want to be with this guy, not because I like him, not because I want to marry him, not because he's handsome, but because he's got money. And once his money's done, I'm out. You know how many Hispanics have told me that if this country were to fall, they would go back home? They would escape. They would go back to their home country. So you're only here for the benefits. And whether that be government benefit or the benefit of actually having the opportunity, but you have no loyalty to this country. I don't respect people like that. You're not American.
I think most people would agree that living on benefits is not the way to go. And if you're not contributing to society in any way, and if you're not putting an effort to at least try to move on up in life, then you really shouldn't be receiving thousands of dollars in subsidized, benefits.
What I've read and what people have told me, there is a plan to rearrange SNAP and change the rules so that people on food stamps can only buy healthy food. No candy, no sweets, no ice cream, no donuts, no nothing, just healthy food. And people are celebrating this, which is no surprise to me because I grew up in a school that made my dad even poorer than he already was, where they sat there and told me that people on food stamps and poor people don't deserve to have enjoyments. When are y'all just gonna admit that you do not like poor people? You hate them for some reason, from what I've heard my entire life. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jesus would go, no, you can't have that. No, you're on SNAP. I'm sorry. You can have this though. No, you can't have that. I know it tastes, you can't have it though, okay, because you're on SNAP. You're poor. Those people over there though, that aren't, that work harder than you and therefore are of more moral fiber than you are, can have sweets. That's what Jesus would do, right? Some of you just need to admit that you think poor people are of low moral fiber. And because you think that poor people are of low moral fiber, you want to punish them. It makes you feel good to see them not be able to have anything they like, and that you think people with a lot of money must be of high moral fiber, which is twisted and disgusting and sacrilegious.
So nobody said that poor people can't have sweets or donuts, once in a while. Obviously, you probably shouldn't be eating that every single day, every single meal. But at the end of the day, if you're eating those things, that is a luxury, and you can pay for that with your own money.
Dollars, even quarter cash.
EBT.
You said EBT?
EBT.
We don't take EBT here. It's not a store.
Bro. They take EBT everywhere else. Come on, yo.
Yeah, but this is hair, not sweet.
Scamming her.
No, we're not scamming, yo. You could try it, yo. It's not.
So now I'm gonna use this everywhere else, but I can use it here.
Because it's not a food store. Like you can only buy food with it.
Bro, this is rashes.
Okay, yeah, but this is a hair store side. It's not food. You can't.
Do I need to snap in here?
I mean, yo, you can do whatever, yo, but we can't take EBT.
Yeah, bro, I'm stressed out. You either gonna take the card or what? Like,
Sorry, I can't do it, yo.
I'm taking these braids out tonight. I need my bundles done tonight.
I mean, I can try to hook you up, bud. We can't take EBT, yo.
All right, bro. All right.
Hey, yo.
Did she walk into a hair and beauty makeup store or whatever and try to buy weaves or braids on EBT of all things? This is getting absolutely old. People trying to buy Starbucks, people trying to buy Taco Bell, people trying to buy anything and everything with an EBT card except the food they're supposed to be buying to survive. This is, I can't anymore.
So, as most people know, EBT was formerly called food stamps, and you know food stamps. What do you think that you're buying with that? Obviously, if you're using it for anything other than food, then the vendor is scamming the government directly, and it's just unfair for the taxpayers.
Sure you do. We subsidize your entire existence. Why should you get food stamps?
Well, I don't get a lot of them.
I accept the assistance for your kid because
it's to feed my kid.
Shut the up. I accept the assistance for your kid in terms of the time you have to take them to the, hospital or whatever, all that stuff, because you have to take time away from work. So it makes sense that has helped. Why the you get food stamps? Because you've chosen to follow a passion instead of go get a job. Like the rest of the moms out there that take care of their kids. That is disgusting.
What the
is wrong?
Not that I don't want to work. I do.
End all benefits. I'm done. I'm done. But it's just like, what the every single person that has had food stamps on the show does not deserve it.
Okay, well, that's your opinion.
No, it's not my opinion. You've chosen to follow a hobby instead of go get a job.
I tried to make it a career, and I've...
Exactly. You tried to make your business work, so we decided to...
Well, it did.
So, I'm not sure entirely about the situation, but it seems like this woman started a business. Maybe tried to do something like a side hustle and turn it into a main income. And obviously she couldn't survive on just that. So she turned to food stamps. And honestly, if you're trying to do something like that, it probably should just be a side hustle that you do on the side until you can make it a full-time income.
You know that I just spent an hour shopping in Trader Joe's. It was crowded as hell, and you know that store is tiny as and they do it on purpose. And again, I was in there for an hour. Peak crowded time on the weekend. And I go to check out. And this man is like, oh, make sure you run it as credit because our machines are down. I'm like, baby, I don't run it. This is the EBT card. This is an EBT card, and I'm going to use the rest of my EBT before my job starts and I become disqualified. Okay, so let me use the rest of this little $460 and give me some food. And you know what this man tells me? The EBT machine is down. And he looking at me, and I'm looking at him. He looks at me, and I look at him, and he looked at me. And I looked at him. Give me the food for free. I'm on EBT and I just spent an hour in here shopping. It was only $84 worth of food. And you're telling me instead of giving a customer with EBT card, instead of giving me the food for free, you'd rather have an employee put all of that food back? What? And send me home foodless? Could I have put it on my credit card? Yeah. But why would I do that? There's a reason I'm on EBT.
I honestly have no idea why this woman is trashing the store Trader Joe's like this. Talking about it being small and everything and how, the employee couldn't do anything. But guys, you will not want to miss this insane last clip.
This lady at the grocery store was mad because I was using an EBT card and I had my nails done. So today I got my EBT deposit and I had gone to the store and filled up my cart with all the goodies, all the good stuff, all the snacks, all the junk food, everything you could think of. I'm there paying and this lady saw that I took out my EBT card and she's like, your nails are so pretty. How much did they cost you? And I'm like, oh, these were like around $250. And she's like, $250, but you have an EBT card? And I'm like, yeah, who are you to tell me how to waste my money? Then she proceeds to tell me that there's no reason why I should be on EBT and getting my nail done. I was like, that's none of your business. I could do my nails and spend however much money I want on my nails. Okay, you don't know if, what I had to do to get my nails done. You don't know if they were a gift. You don't know any of that. And if I spent $250 on my nails, that's none of your business. Y'all just need to stop being worried about what other people do with their EBT and how they spend their cash, what they do with their money. That's none of your business, okay? At all.
Okay, you guys win. The Department of Children and Family literally just called me. I just got off the phone with them, and they are taking away all my benefits. Like, thanks to you guys.
So all they told me was that a lot of people sent in my videos and a lot of people were calling, telling them to take a look at my page. They wanted to speak to supervisors and stuff like that. And after they reviewed my case, they decided to take the stamps away from me. Like, what you guys did is really, really messed up because my 7 children need it. And like, you guys were just so mad that you can't receive benefits and you wanted to take away from a mother that actually needs them. Karma's a bit. She really is. They called me literally 4 times this morning. 4 fucking times. And then I finally called them back and yeah.
I'm pretty sure most people watching this agree that this woman kind of had it coming to her. When you brag about having all these candies and everything from the government, getting assistance just to buy junk food and stuff like that for you and your kids, and then you get all taken away, you really cannot be shocked. But guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Like and subscribe and comment what you think about all these clips. I'll see you in the next one.